Hi guys, and welcome back to another plot review. So here we are again on, well, Warp P. So if you go into Warp P, and if you actually do ProfQuak, so if you do PH, we can actually do it, Prof, and not Oak, Quack. Yep, screwing up me with bloody Pokemons and stuff. Anyway, just going invisible as well. What this plot is really cool. It's really interesting. There's a couple little points that it needs to get to 10 out of 10, I think. So I thought I'd kind of mention these, as well as show out the overall plot and things. So I'll do an overall plot, and then near the end I'll do like the little improvements to get it 10 out of 10. It's really cool. There isn't really a clear entrance to the plot, not really. But I'm going to go through like this bit, and then I'm going to go through that bit. Luckily the river does split it up really nicely. It's just really cool to see like a desert style. And I really like this table with the press plate there. We've got some nice pads here, got some bananas, which, I'll be honest, I didn't think about using bananas in this type of thing, but it does work for different types of fruit and things. Got some other stuff as well. It's still pretty cool. You know, you got the typical kind of... Oh, look at that. Little greenhouse. Damn, that is awesome. I didn't even notice that one was in there. I've only had a quick look around, but I just decided I did enough to mark it. The actual houses themselves are quite good as well. There you go, you can see that. They've also got like raised little deck pieces here. So this is on the river, so I think it's pretty cool. Nice little bucket. Nice little bowl. There you go, I'll get it in the end. Also using these as the doors as well, like the trap doors. Got a couple of beds in here, quite a few beds. Now, typically desert stuff in that kind of era, medieval era, was really cramped. So this is actually really good. There we go, get a kitchen as well. I'm just going to take this off. So you go, get the kitchen, lots of plates around, some little stuff like that. It's just very cool. You know, simple. One room, sometimes like split with a divider into two, is all you really had for them. And there you go, you've got the steps going up there. We've got another building here. It just feels like a street already as soon as you go around here, and then when we go through here, well then it's like another like garden on the river, which I think is really nice. So there you go, so they can survive from that, which is good. And they got little gardens. These are really awesome. I love these. I love seeing these. These are like this light in the shade as well, so that it's not too warm and it gets some sunlight partial through the day, but it doesn't get scorched, which of course would be a big issue, I guess. And then we got over here, we got a nice sunshade. So there's lots and lots of those. Nice little simple house. There you go. This is one of the simpler houses. Really small, but it works. And then this one's got its own deck as well onto the actual river. So let's try and grab another one. Let's go over to this one. There we go. Here, that's really cool. Use of underneath the stairs. So there you go, guys. Some little ideas. And this is obviously on top of all the houses, and there's like different ways. So this is like a nice connected one. Instead of each house having its own like top bit, these are like stuck together, and then the actual roof itself is all joined up, so they can have it shared. Again, some little plants and things. It's like herbs or food. Yeah, it could be food. And down here, get these little rooms that are really cool divider. Lots in the air as well with the other stuff, and like shades. What I absolutely love with this plot. Oh, that needs fixing. What I do love about this plot is the use of the actual sand layer, the sand snow layer. It's used in such a brilliant way. It's just out like here. It's like just dotted around as if like sand's been just dragged in. That's collected in this corner, for example. It's just it's been done brilliantly on it. It really has. I don't know what this button is. Fisherman? This is a fisherman. Okay, there's some purpose there. So I mean, you can see how it's done. It's done brilliantly, absolutely brilliantly. One thing a couple of comments that I would make about it already is that this riverbed looks really flat. Materials-wise, fine, completely and utterly fine. I maybe wouldn't have used this podzol. I might have actually, used that one instead. But I don't know. It's kind of. Yeah, that's choice. That doesn't really matter. That wouldn't improve marks. That's like personal choice. But I think it does look very flat. It almost looks like it's just been cut down to this layer. So maybe like on some straight points, just having a couple knocked out, or even slabs in there. A couple little slabs. I know it freaks out the water a little bit, but maybe try that out. But what I do like, and what I wanted to show you guys is like when it gets more cramped, like down here. I don't know, for some reason like this bend feels like this bit feels perfect, because stuff would collect here, definitely. So this whole bit is like a little bit shallower, and then when it goes back onto the straight line, it gets a little deeper. I think that's really cool. I just think that was an awesome idea. definitely. So that just looks good in general. It's also really nice to see this as well, yellow stained clay used underneath it, because I would have forgotten about that. So that's just really cool, you know, in general. As you can see, I think maybe some of these blocks here could have actually been the other type of sand, the grass sand, maybe. Not that one. Actually, no, ignore me. Maybe a couple of them being grass sand. If there's irrigated areas, you'd actually get like grass and stuff being able to grow in the sand. But actually, not for this style. Which makes sense why he hasn't done it. So there we go. So what we've got here, that was that big one that we went in, wasn't it? Oh no, this is another house. Look at that, bolted on, and that one's got that. The other thing I would mention is that there's no clear way to get the water out of the river. Now, places in desert, I can imagine that it's bloody boiling like all the time. So I think stuff like just having simple places where you can get barrels, they can actually be collected. This point here actually looks perfect for it. To have like a small, not really a crane, just, you know, support going up here, then having a little bit of rope going down to this, so you then, you know, push it out, pick up the water, scoop up the water, and when you actually pull it up with the rope, it actually returns to like this point. You just get a little bit, so it's like a bucket. I think that's what's needed here. Just on that point, at least, looks pretty good in where it is. Same with a couple other points. It'd be nice to have a couple points where you can see water being collected. So even just having a couple cauldrons with the right biome in there, that would work really well. There you go, got some more around here as well. That would look really good. So I think that would look really, really cool. I love the use of the birchwood as well. That looks good. Right, so let's just skip through a little bit of this. Yep. And zoom down here. Even more like stuff. This looks like a shop, maybe. Is this a shop? Possibly. So this could be... I'm not too sure what it is. There you go. You get a little point down here. Actually, that one does look like it's got a place to get water. So that one does. That looks like you can actually walk down there, grab some water, and then come back up quite easily. So that one is cool. I think we've got a couple of other things around here. Let's have a look. Like storehouses and stuff. There's a really big storehouse over on this side. Just got really good ideas. Let's just go over here. Yes, this one. Again, sunshade. Like, really good use of sunshades. And that's to get up to the top bit. That's cool. Yeah, right, that's just too many cobwebs. Too many cobwebs and ladders. I guess this one's pretty simple. Another storage a little bit. Then there's like some little walkways that go through. It's just really cool. This like looks perfect with the mix as well, using that one. That sandstone is really cool. I think we can just wander around here a little bit maybe. So we got a little miner in here. Look at that little purpose thing. Really cool. So yeah, there is like a little point like here, but I don't know, maybe just showing it, just showing that they do collect water from this river would be nice. Obviously they do, but show it. Now this building here, this is the bigger one. It's a little bit different as well. So you got this whole top level. It's the biggest out of all of them. You can see the amount of detail that's gone into this build. Now, we'll go downstairs first, I think. We got these little arches here. We got a little bit of the alleyway which we walked past. This is really awesome. This little alleyway, because, you know, we came through here earlier. But it splits the other bit up enough to, you know, it's kind of a bit hidden. And also putting the sand on top means it hasn't been moved for a while. There's also clotheslines everywhere, which actually look really good. So there we go, we've got that. So yeah, over here, we've got this structure. Different, it's like very unique style. Lots of stairs. It's like a storehouse. So we've got some wine down here, and it's actually in the floor because it's called Cold on the Floor. So that makes perfect sense. Got this weird little birdhouse thing. I don't know if this was like a birdhouse or not. I don't know. It's really weird, but I like it. It's huge. It's literally just like a cage. So it's kind of cool. And here we got like a library, very, very dark. So there we go. We got that. Now you have to go up from the outside. There we go, up here. Also, this material's really good. I know that Nick started using that. Serena Capuchin started using that in his Egyptian stuff, but really cool. And then you get this. I love this. I love the feel of this. Like, that is just really cool. Even these melons, which is a bit weird, but it works so well. Then up here, you know, you got your typical top area, got a nice little balcony. And if we go around to the back, we've got a couple of little doors here, which would obviously be going out. They're locked at the minute. Go up to the top area where we got a big chill out area, the dock workers and things. I just think it's brilliant overall. It's just a really nice style and it's executed very well. Even doing that with the barrels at the back looks great. I'll show you the other side of that. There you go. So that's what he's actually done. So with the window pieces, He's put barrels on the outside, so he's given himself an extra block, and then actually done that with barrels. And this is something that I'm going to be using definitely. But there you go, you can see the barrels behind there, so you still get the detail. And from the outside, it actually looks and makes sense. There you go, you've got a nice little stool here. So, I mean, it's just really cool. But, yeah, hopefully you guys get a couple ideas like these type of things, like the garden-y type stuff. Definitely do on the top. Another thing you could have done is possibly, and this is just, this won't do anything to the marks, this is just ideas, is to use, and I've seen this on other people's plots, the Enviro slab, the actual Mesa biome one, which will give, actually you can either do that, or you can do it with clay as well, that one there, what's that, beach? Yeah, maybe. So maybe even using that one, or, let's put that down, or also, wherever it is, Mesa, I'm sure it's Mesa. There you go, the Mesa one, because that's like a different type of orange to this one, so you can then variate, which definitely works. Obviously, biome-wise, it can screw stuff up underneath it. It might just add in just a tiny bit different, as well as the grey one. You could probably use the grey one in other bits instead of the quartz, but you kind of need the quartz. But it's a really, really awesome plot. Come check it out for yourselves, guys. It's made by ProfQuak. I just think Professor Oak from Pokemon, but ProfQuak. Professor Quack. ProfQuak. But yeah, the IP and everything like that is in the description. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, come on, like and subscribe. And I'm invisible. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one.